Okay, and we are back. What is up, everyone? X Spartan 1000 here. We are back with some more Marvel's Midnight Suns content, and today we have the final character of the Midnight Suns Season Pass 1. Hopefully, this is just Season Pass 1, and there is a Season Pass 2. The game has had some incredible reception from all around. I have a feeling it's going to do well at the awards. I'm hoping that we are going to see another season pass. If not that, I definitely think Firaxis will do a sequel. We're going to be jumping straight into the Storm DLC, covering every campaign mission up to the conclusion of this DLC. I'm interested to see where this vampire line is going to end and how they're going to tie in Storm and I believe Domino as well. So we're going to get straight into that. I've been pretty busy on this game offline without streams. I do want to get back to streaming Ultimate level 3 difficulty, especially with other characters. I've been slowly getting everybody's friendship to level 5 and unlocking their Midnight Suns outfits and their ultimates and stuff. But I definitely have some stuff I want to show off with some other characters other than the main 4 that I used way back when I did my tutorial videos for Ultimate level 3. So this will be my Dark Hunter that I've been playing on. And yeah, we'll jump right into it. Hard Knock of Life. All right. Oh, wow. The character looks incredible, man. I think this game has done a phenomenal job at making, like, every character, like, jump right out of the comic book page, man. I really hope there's either a sequel game or another season pass. We need it. Alrighty. Let's see here. Just checking some stuff out on PlayStation. We'll just run some basic stuff because we're not playing on a super hard difficulty. Whenever you're first unlocking a character, highly recommend you don't put it on Ultimate Level 3. It's going to be very hard to get a 3-star approval if you care about that sort of thing. I typically do, and that's why I don't do it. We'll put on the Neural Enhancer. We'll just call it right there. Alrighty.
Hello?
Hey kid, a mutual friend needs our help.
Logan? But how did you get...
I have my ways. Look, you want to help or not?
Depends on the friend.
Aurora Monroe.
Oh, of course. I'm free now.
Good. You know where to find us.
Where the trouble is.
Eliana, thank you for coming.
Aurora, you can always count on me.
A friendship for all seasons is a powerful thing. Thank the goddess for that. We miss you at the school. You are always welcome home.
I found my home with the Midnight Suns. But that does not mean I leave friends behind. What is the problem?
A year ago, the professor detected a mutant living here with dormant abilities. I met with her, a fierce young woman named Dahlia, and invited her to attend Xavier's school. She declined. The orphanage was all she knew. I came here today to see if she had changed her mind, but according to the orphanage, she disappeared 3 months ago.
Let me guess. As soon as her powers manifested.
It's my fault. I didn't want to push her, to take her away from the only place she felt safe. I thought she could hide in plain sight a bit longer. I was wrong.
You did what you thought was right. As you always do.
Dahlia would never harm another person. And now she slipped through the cracks. Another ghost in the wind.
This city is not kind to its ghosts.
Especially not when it's infested with vampires.
That's why we're gonna find her before they do.
They already found us.
Protect the children, at any cost. As if preying on the innocent.
Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna try to use as many storm cards as we can.
I would call them cowards.
In any direction.
Mindless scavengers looking for an easy meal.
I've got something they can chew on right here.
Ah, Logan. Together again. Just like old times. The forces of nature conspire against you.
Oh.
It gets the job done.
Destroy all nearby enemies. Oh, okay, for like the circuit breakers. Interesting. Okay.
Brace yourself.
So it's just a base knockback. Interesting. Okay.
Now is my time.
Nice move, bub.
The elements bow to me.
That must have taken practice.
Ready? Do not try me again.
Similar animation to Scarlet Witch.
Already seen.
Okay.
I should have been more vigilant. Dahlia was on her own here, alone with her burgeoning abilities.
There was only so much you could do. Think how many mutants have faced the same difficulties.
All of them.
It seems a requirement of our upbringing to face such undeserved trials.
It's all to us to ensure that doesn't happen. Not here, not anywhere.
Just what I need.
Well, I was gonna ult it, but I think it's more worth to just chain a few of these bad boys.
Whatever works for you.
I'm glad to see you're representing the X-Men properly.
Magic might be able to do it. Yeah, there we go.
You won't survive another encounter with me. You are hardly the worst I've seen.
Satisfying tearing things apart.
quickly as we end them.
You're just a ray of sunshine today, kid.
I am always a ray of sunshine, reflected into your eyes.
That's the magic I know.
At least we got here in time to protect the children.
Why bother protecting society's dregs? Hmm? It is beneath your stature.
Beneath me, all I see is you.
The new breed vampires are an evolution, just as mutants were before them. But vampires continue to grow. Mutants remain tethered to humanity, a broken branch on the evolutionary tree. These cast-offs are not your family. They are fuel. There is a food chain, and it is time we ate up. Surely you see it. Just as mutants push humanity ever closer to the ash heap, so too will this new breed. It is the natural order of this world.
There is nothing natural about what you've done.
Anyway, humanity does not speak for us. Ah, that is your mistake, not mine. Should I be afraid?
Bring what you got.
More than enough.
Whatever gets the job done.
Here we go. I was hating myself for that one. Could have did a double knockback there. Ah, see, you know what I had that vampire did too. It's fine.
We will not fail. There is. We are reinforced.
If you were truly evolved, you would see how your actions against those who cannot defend themselves are misguided.
Oh, does humanity shed a tear for their countless meals? Do they care about their meat? One does not justify the other.
So they gotta be very close to that for it to work.
Or maybe I am seeing things more clearly than ever. Face your enemy.
Tight. Got a kill and a stun for that. Let's get a redraw going here. We got too much stuff. That's heroic based. We can set up for that.
This is That's what you came for.
Good work. Can only make things easier.
I've always had a soft spot for Xavier's recruits.
You trifled with the wrong goddess.
Now you will see. It's better if you quit now.
We will not allow you to spread this plague across the world.
My kind have little to fear from you. We are the future.
If they're not scared yet, they better get started.
Very effective.
How long have you been waiting for that?
They still haven't realized their mistake.
New one.
You trifle with your end.
You looking at me?
So it begins.
Whatever gets the job done.
We prevail. For now. Drop! That was a quarter of my power. I'm glad the training stayed with you.
The danger room left an impression. As you did with Sin. She won't be back.
It's why she was here in the first place that concerns me.
Agreed. This is bigger than us. If we're going to take on Sin,
And find Dahlia.
we need reinforcements.
Most of the X-Men are off-planet dealing with the Shi'ar brood war.
Don't worry. The Midnight Suns will help.
Okay, so they even thought of where the X-Men are. I was wondering.
Storm, is it?
Indeed. You must be the hunter. Magic told me about you.
Why does that make me nervous?
Nothing but good things, I promise. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. I must say, this place is unlike anything I've seen before. There is an air of mystery and wonder, but it feels welcoming and safe all at the same time. How curious.
The Abbey is special. It even holds secrets that I have not uncovered.
Sounds unique indeed. I can already see the similarities between here and Xavier School. Speaking of, what do you think is the most interesting part of the Abbey?
I grew up in the Abbey, but I am still discovering new things about my home.
It's all part of getting older. Perspective gives us a new way of looking at our surroundings.
Can perspective open doors which require passwords?
No, sadly not. Apologies. I have been dominating the conversation. Have you any questions for me?
Yes, I have a few.
By all means, ask away.
Can you tell me about your background?
I won't go into too much detail, but I was left orphaned as a child. I learned how to fend for myself and became a skilled pickpocket.
You stole from others?
To survive, and it worked. I scraped by. After a few years, my mutant abilities presented themselves, and I was approached by Xavier to join the X-Men. The rest is history.
I feel like you are leaving some parts out.
Perhaps. My past is just that. It is behind me, and I prefer to focus on what is ahead.
I saw bright lights coming from your hands. What was that?
It's a little complicated, but I have the power to control the weather and atmosphere. What you saw back there was electricity.
Wow, that is amazing. Now I understand the meaning behind your name.
Thunder and lightning don't roll off the tongue as easily.
You said your powers are complicated. May I ask how?
Maybe I'll go into full detail another time, but let's just say I can't mess with Mother Nature too much.
I see. Like checks and balances?
Exactly.
What is your given name?
Aurora Monroe. What about yours?
The Hunter.
Short and sweet. I like it.
Does your name hold any significance, like mine does?
I was told it meant beauty. A little embarrassing, but I understand the intent.
I changed my mind.
The offer still stands. Thank you for offering your aid, Hunter. Our search for Dahlia cannot begin soon enough. Hello, Hunter. I hope you are well.
I was hoping to ask you some questions.
By all means, ask away.
Storm's as good as they come.
I hope we locate Dahlia soon. A new mutant on their own. So, what do you think of Storm?
I am eager to work alongside her.
She has that effect on people.
Even on you?
She was my mentor. Of course I respected her. But it had to be earned first. Some leaders blather on to avoid making tough decisions. But not Storm.
She did not go into much detail about the extent of her powers, but they sound impressive.
Impressive? She is 100% grade A badass.
100 badasses. Got it.
Ah, you are hopeless. Anything else on your mind?
Thanks, Carol.
See ya.
I always think it's the strangest thing with some of these newer heroes that get added, trying to figure out what it is that they'll like. All right.
Give me all you've got. You had me on my toes.
See you around.
So if we complete 3 missions with Storm, choose difficulty level and add heroes and enemies to threat room training missions. Oh yeah, that threat room upgrade. Yeah, so we'll be getting that after using her for 3 missions. We're going to be gunning that. Starting off with a legendary core. Hopefully we get an epic ability. Yeah, there we go. Damage each enemy in an area. Next turn increase effect. Dang, starting at 232. Good grief. Come on. Oh, we got some re-rolls. Let's see if we can... Yeah, that's more like it. Draw 1 card. Next turn, activate on your hand. So, it kind of sucks. I kind of want to test my luck, see what else I can get. Alright, we'll take it.
This coil stuff is really incredible.
And this is basically just extras at this point. Alright.
Farewell.
Not really sure how I want to play her just yet. Definitely like the idea of souping her up and making her like the hyper carry for you. Just for the sake of it, we'll drop 1 of the crushing blows. Because I never like to have too many duplicates of a heroic card unless the heroic card is just busted. Vortex, overload. So redrawing this to gain strength, and I'm wondering if the strengthen stacks, and that's why I don't want to get rid of one of the overloads yet, because I might just use that to just keep her damage buff for 2 turns. And I like having quick cards on me, so we're probably going to drop a Vortex, even though AoEs are nuts. We'll probably put one back in, but we'll just be able to upgrade one of our Vortexes in place of having Goddess's Blessing in. So, draw 1 card, activate next turn on all cards in your hand. So this is going to straight up just be a damage buff on top of the overload. So we could Goddess Blessing, redraw the 2 overloads, and then use Call the Lightning, and we should see some crazy damage. That's with no help from anybody else, which is pretty crazy. I wonder how she'd do if she had like Nico or Doctor Strange, making her even more cracked out. What else could we possibly want? Effort Maximizer would be pretty interesting, because then you could increase the damage buffs that are in her hand.
This will do nicely.
Alright, we're good. Just wanted to grab some stuff. We'll go upgrade one of her cards and get right back to the action.
Let's do this.
So what are we seeing?
A useful addition.
Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and modify it right away.
There's no wrong answers here. Time's wasting, Hunter.
So you get 1 move if you KO somebody, or you're going to gain block for 100% of your offense. I'm probably going to go with this just for the sake of sustain and how ultimate level difficulty you can get hit with some crazy stuff from the enemies. Not necessarily trying to go a tank route, but
Back again.
it's nice to have some sort of sustain. Alright, then Vortex, okay. So this one gets next turn on its upgrade, okay. And it becomes a forceful knockback.
A wise choice.
Ready for more?
Oh, I like vulnerable. Honestly, bleeding is very good too if you like really love damage over time effects, especially if you got her like ran with somebody like Blade maybe. But vulnerable, man, like lowering that defense is like just pandering to you being able to one-shot them. So we're gonna roll with that.
To test this out.
And this is an AoE too at that, so a stat we should be looking for to maximize with her, especially through the Morbius upgrades, is going to be, I believe it is power. Yeah. So right now she has 0%. That's pretty sad. Increase the size of area abilities. So Vortex, we want that to be massive. Like when I did Gather in that mission with Magic, you see that Magic has 12.5, and that makes the pool of that move very big. So we're going to look to see if we can get any massive power upgrades in there. We'll actually go to Morbius's table right now. I love this update. So we got something for resilience, willpower, fortitude, and power is right here. We're in luck. Nice. We're going to drop some resilience for it, which kind of sucks, but I mean, I'm not really trying to make her a tank, so that's fine. And then like that, she has 30 more power.
It's a bit hard to follow. Best if I don't explain it.
I wonder if she's eligible for anything else. No, because we just used her. That's fair. Willpower. We can get some more crit damage. Oh. On Wolverine. Yeah, we'll go with that.
We could all be taking better care of ourselves.
Willpower.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
part. Alrighty. Yeah, that's still that help hero quest.
You look well.
The legend walks among us.
Save it with that minor stuff done. Yeah, I really hope this isn't the last one. I'm so excited for some sort of sequel or extra season pass. It's been a fun ride with this game. I honestly feel like this is my favorite Marvel game in like recent years. We gotta wait a little bit. They want us to do some regular stuff. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything I can do with Morbius? Because that's... yeah, what's fun? Defeat heavy enemies. Defeat enemies. We'll see if we can. Can we change the leader? We cannot. That's tough. There's got to be one of these on here where we can change the leader. There it is. Okay, and we'll just make Storm the leader. Throw me in the mix. Throw Morbius in the mix because I'm trying to max his stuff out. I didn't see what type of enemies it said. Not gonna lie. I don't even plan on using these too much. We'll throw a redraw in there.
Show no mercy.
Love starting with quicks. Oh no. Yeah, we'll do that.
So be it. You should never have come here.
We're probably going to go for an annihilation play. Interesting. And well, alright, Morbius is going to be leading the way with most of this first turn.
Too late for you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
My strength still grows.
Would that count? I think that would count, yeah.
You have earned this. Welcome assistance.
Annihilation looks like it's hardly in the cards anymore, but we'll see what else we can do. Oh, we get a quick. Alright. Alright, we'll take it. Or we could do is we'll bail on Annihilation. Just for the sake of this move play.
saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
We may end it here.
Soon we will be nourished. Defiler.
You really shouldn't have. They really want me gone.
They're particularly fascinated with me.
Alright, so if we redraw these, she's going to gain strengthen. See if it stacks. Oh, almost redraw the wrong card. That would have been tragic. It stacks. Okay, so Storm has 2 strengthen now. And then we get next turn on all the cards in our hand, so we'll go ahead and do Goddess's Blessing. Alright, yeah, so it went up to 348. Yikes, dude. Well, dude, Crushing Blow, though, is 522. Now, okay, maybe it's because this is AoE and it's like a balancing thing. Like they're trying to justify it because Crushing Blow is only for one person. So it's interesting though. You could still do some incredible damage. We're probably gonna go for Call the Lightning because we haven't seen that. We can get 3. I wonder if we should go for. Yeah, we'll get the 3. Take these 3 out right here. Just literally smited them. Get them out.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I was late to the party with Wrath, but Wrath is pretty nuts, actually.
You are too weak for this fight.
We could still. Oh, if we only we got 2 turns left. We could just let Morbius take the hits for us. Let's see. Oh man, we don't have the angle we need. We can move her to get it. I wonder. Nah, it's not gonna kill and it'll split. We don't want him to split. Definitely not. If we get her here, I wonder if it gives us the angle we need for the barrel, and it'll be a kill. Beautiful.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's definitely the play. Double strengthen. Now we can't kill him with it, but we can get rid of this thing so it can't split, so we'll do that.
The elements empower me.
Wild, and he's coming straight for Morbius, and why not play a defense card?
A welcome surprise.
Cool. No damage. Cool, and I'll just clean this dude up.
done it. Excellent work.
Hey there.
I love New York. Each part of the city is unique.
Hopefully, you do good with the gifts.
I have another question for you.
What might that be?
Have you ever used your powers for mischief?
What do you think?
I would hope you have fun with them every now and again.
Powers aren't always meant for fun, but it does sound nice, doesn't it? In all honesty, I use my powers to help mitigate bad weather. If it's raining, instead of stopping it, I'll create a little pocket of space where no one gets wet.
Always in service to others, I see.
Always. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll make it rain cats and dogs.
I know that is an expression, but I wish you could do that literally.
Me too. I had a fantastic time. Well done.
Play it safe. Go with the jelly beans. So I got a new outfit? Or did it not? It did. Okay. Nice, nice.
Finally, some action.
Alright, this will give us another main quest. Now that a day passed and we did a regular mission. We got our private link, we'll do that. Honestly, I have no idea if any of these will... We already had one of those too. Morb can't go. Might do for one of my other people in building up.
Evil doesn't take time. Neither should we.
Let's do this. Later.
Let's check our cards. Then we'll do our private link.
Got more coil for me? Good. I needed something to do. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Oh, we're upgrading that. Got some. Yeah, we'll just upgrade both of these because I like both of those cards. Damn.
Don't forget to
All right. Let's go ahead and see these upgrades and mods. Okay. Upgrade.
No pain, no gain.
So Goddess Blessing now lets you draw 2 storm cards up on the upgrade.
Interesting choice.
We get a damage increase from 234 to 292. Nice.
I think we've got something for everyone. Time to take it to the next level.
Spice it up even more. Start off with Goddess's Blessing. So you redraw to gain 1 heroism. I really don't want to redraw this card, which is kind of tough. So whenever I do redraw something, and this one's only giving us 1 heroism, whereas we activate it and get 2. So we're probably better off just doing the cure, just in case she's in a bad way.
A wise choice.
And I'd hope that there's a better role for that, because that's a pretty iffy upgrade. Whenever a support card is super useful, I want to use it. I don't want to redraw it. Recover health. Oh, based off of the offense. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's like more worth it. And it's like AoE, so that's gotta be pretty good. Especially if you max that out with or use that with some what's the lifesteal potion item. Interesting.
Peace.
So how's she looking already? We already got 4 items or 4 abilities upgraded, 4 different abilities. Yep, Vortex, Cosmos, and Crushing Blow. So I'm interested to see Overload and Gale Forces upgrade. Alright, let's go talk to her again.
I was hoping we could get to know each other.
Of course. I am available to answer any questions.
So you're an open book, huh? You don't find it hard opening up to people?
I need to be approachable to build trust.
Be sure you don't give too much of yourself away in exchange.
It sounds like you are giving me a warning.
Some friendly advice, that's all.
May I ask you a question now?
By all means.
Your powers are unlike anything I have ever seen. It is incredible. Was it difficult honing them?
You flatter me. I've learned to control my powers, just like our colleagues in the Abbey. While my abilities are impressive, they can be strenuous.
How so?
Apologies, Hunter. That is something I'd like to keep to myself.
What is holding you back?
Same reason it might cause you some pause. I don't think it's appropriate yet.
When will you know?
I'll feel it. I think that's enough for now. Your patience will be rewarded, Hunter. Just not today.
Hey, you.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike. Disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
We must help them. Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia.
I am looking.
Me too. I just don't like what I see.
You can all join Lilith together.
First it was the children. Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
Return to the darkness.
This won't take
Leave some for the rest of us.
This guy's got 5. He's got to go.
No You were too weak for this fight.
Out of redraws, that's tough. We'll make that play on the next turn then.
Are you prepared?
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been...
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia. Your journey is over.
Oh, the civilian's okay. I was about to say, did I just like toast that civilian? I guess it really doesn't matter, huh? There we go. I was like, something less over the top.
You're a bad. We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
Shh. It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but...
But what?
It seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
If these vampires are truly stockpiling victims, there is something much greater at work here.
As if their torment of these people was not enough.
It is never enough. There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us.
This is what you came for.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I will show you true power.
I am impressed.
chose this path. Now you must follow it.
For the mother!
See me again soon.
More of them are joining the fight. These Morlocks, they live here, beneath the city? Why have I not seen them before?
These sewers have been home to all kinds.
They've survived by avoiding unnecessary attention. And much like their counterparts on the surface, many people do not want it.
The modern world continues to surprise me. I had expected better.
There will be no escape.
Now that was something. Welcome, assistant. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Be my victim.
You trifled with the wrong gods. Accept your defeat.
No one is to blame.
This is a serious predicament for you.
So
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
Also misspoke earlier on. I said Domino. I meant to say Dahlia. Yeah, that's crazy. On one of those turns, I did a double redraw on the overload, so she kept the strengthen, and then I let that single target lightning card stay in her hand for a turn, well, technically 2 turns, while it was already strengthened. So she got the next turn on it as well, twice, because Goddess Blessing activates the next turn instantly. So what was that move? Oh, Crushing Blow. Went to 1,000 something damage, like basically right up there with wild moves like Annihilation. So she's got some pretty crazy use for this Crushing Blow move for damage scaling potential. So definitely don't sleep on that card. And Storm is literally like a self buffer. She makes herself like cracked out. It's crazy.
Don't tell Storm, but I understand where Dahlia is coming from. Hunter, I have a favor to ask.
What do you need?
Storm seems off. I haven't seen her like this before. Can you speak with her?
Of course, but why me?
You both know what it means to lead. She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student. You may be able to reach her in a way I cannot.
All right. I will seek her out.
Thank you. Oh, and don't tell her I asked you to do this.
I try not to treat every outing like it's my last. Apologies. Am I in your way? You were right about the Abbey being special. It's beautiful out here.
I like to come here when I am feeling down.
Subtlety is not your strong suit. You want to ask about Dahlia, yes?
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join. Her words hurt you.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. And the act of self-reflection is often uncomfortable.
I do not follow.
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think I choose favorites, but what if I do without realizing it? Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family. I'll keep worrying about her until the vampires are taken care of.
I relate. The Midnight Suns are my family, and I share the same concerns over their safety.
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers. But I appreciate your words. It feels good to know I am not alone.
I think the fear is natural. Having abilities puts targets on our backs.
That is a good point.
Just because we are strong does not mean we are invincible.
Where were you when I was a teenager? That's what leadership is. Knowing when to step in and when to respect boundaries.
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you. Or you'll just feel it.
Sounds complicated.
It gets easier with time. Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter. Leaders often have to take these burdens on by themselves.
I am not a leader.
Oh, please. I call it like I see it. Is there anything else?
How did you meet Dahlia?
I learned of her through the X-Men. Once mutants hit a certain age, their powers manifest. I went to offer Dahlia a place at Xavier's school, but she turned me away.
Was that the only time you approached her?
No. The second time I tried, the orphanage told me she had run away. I'm thankful she found companionship among the Morlocks.
I have never heard of a Morlock before.
Morlocks are mutants who are visually distinct. I'm hesitant to call them different, but they avoid the X-Men.
Different?
Some Morlocks may have a gelatinous body, while others have horns growing from their head. Again, visually distinct.
Do you think the vampires are after Dahlia or the Morlocks?
It's hard to say. I do not know what they would want with either of them.
Dahlia and the Morlocks are both mutants. Maybe the answer lies there.
It's possible there's a connection there. I'd rather destroy the vampires before we find out for certain.
No, that was all.
Of course.
Storm is a good mentor. It's just, some people don't want help. You can't force it.
Oh, hey.
Finally, some action! I thought my dry spell was never gonna end.
Why do you think vampire rhymes with fire? Let me show you.
See you around.
Got a research upgrade done.
Hey, Hunter. Is that a chest? This is some of my best work.
Nice, a new one. Apply 2 resist to all allies
And to think, I used to design sentient
while in hand, gain 1 resist for herself each turn. Okay. Yeah, I remember that card. We already upgraded this, so we're gonna re-roll some stuff here. Goddess blessing, we already upgraded that. It might be worth having another one. Damn. Well, we'll definitely take this and we'll take the other one.
Until next time.
Well, because I can see the purpose of having multiple overloads, because you can increase the strength in. Now I'm not sure what the upgrade for overload is. I'm kind of tempted to like do like a half commitment to getting rid of one. So like, We'll pull it out for a second, but we're not going to commit to upgrading it just yet. I'm going to try to get the most out of that one-shot potential. So let's see.
Let's do this.
So it wouldn't increase the number of strength you'll get. So I'd recommend waiting till they give you another overload and just holding on to it, because having strengthen for 2 turns is more powerful than just the 1 turn. And that's because you might get the cards you need on the next turn and not in the current turn you have. So we'll keep both overloads, and instead I'll drop a Gale Force so we can just see, for the sake of seeing an upgrade, and putting Storm Shield on, because that's a very good defensive card. Basically just saying no to the enemy.
Practice makes perfect.
Okay, becomes...
A useful addition.
Oh, okay, so it just gets quick. Okay, so when Gale Force is base level and it sits in your hand for 1 turn, then it gets quick from the next turn effect. But if you upgrade it, you go straight to quick.
Ready for more?
Redraw to recover 100% health based off of the offense of the card. Increase damage to the targets if they're at... Increased damage of target is 50%. Oh, increased damage of targeted. Yeah, 50%. Okay, yeah, let's keep that. Like I said, whenever there's a card I really want to use, I don't like to have the redraw effect of it. Heard.
Do your thing.
Oh, I'm sure you've heard the expression, getting a second wind, Hunter?
Second wind? Is it related to your powers?
No, but good guess. It's when you're able to continue doing something difficult after you've been tired.
Sounds very useful. What will you do with this new energy?
I'm going to keep tabs on Dahlia and the Morlocks. Make sure nothing else happens to them.
Is that what she wants?
She wants me to keep my distance, but I can look out for friends from afar.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
We'll move on it now.
Flames so soon.
Accept your defeat. Don't get up, even if you can.
Now that was something.
my victim.
Your fate was already sealed.
You had your chance to escape. You were too weak for this fight.
I've been waiting. So be it. Now, truly, what did you expect, honestly?
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Hunter?
Could we accidentally leave Blade behind on our next mission? What? Kidding! Sort of.
What drove you to study medicine, Doctor?
I know what it's like to feel suffocated by a disease. I wanted to help others avoid my fate.
I admire your compassion.
To be fair, it wasn't entirely selfless. I needed to learn biology to cure myself.
I believe you are a good man.
Thank you for saying so. But I was not always the man you know.
Oh no. I did not realize you were once a different person. Were you also once a child?
Well, of course.
Then I truly feel sorry for you. Children make many mistakes.
Okay, Hunter. I see what you're getting at.
Everyone makes mistakes, Doctor. Not everyone knows how to move past them.
That is encouraging. I see even doctors need teachers. I'm glad I found a capable one. I really needed that after our last battle. Seems like you can't get enough of me. I must be fun.
Feeling good today, girl.
Finally, some action! I thought my dry spell was never gonna end.
Agatha is lucky to have you.
It's hard fighting the urge to say something corny yet uplifting before battle.
What's shaking, Bacon?
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Doctor, I do not see a medical journal in your hand. Are you relaxing?
Ah, yes. It was finally time for a break. As they say in my home country, Pame Volta. I'm taking a stroll.
Where are you from, originally?
Nafplio. It is a beautiful coastal city in the Peloponnese in Greece. You should visit sometime.
The only thing I know about Greece is from listening to my mother's tales about gods and multi-headed monsters.
Ah, but you see, the real Greece is even more magical than any of Homer's epics. You Odyssey it for yourself.
I see Peter has rubbed off on you, Doctor. Your pun game is improving.
I may be relaxing, but I have to keep my mind active.
If Greece really is that magical, what drove you to leave?
My childhood was good, but it was not easy. My disease often prevented me from going outside, and my social interaction was limited. After university, I continued my research to find a cure for my affliction. For that, I had to follow the money out of the country.
You gave up what you loved, but your successes bring meaning to that sacrifice.
Maybe you have a point. If I had not left Greece all those years ago, I'm sure I would be buried there today. Thinking on the past conjures painful memories, Hunter. It's funny. The more I try to run from my past, the more I realize that my fortunes haven't changed.
What do you mean?
I cured a blood disease, only to trade it for a blood obsession. I'm still hideously disfigured, and I remain a shut-in who endlessly pores over books.
Your past does not dictate your future. You can break this cycle.
I appreciate that, Hunter. We have a word for people like you back in Greece, Hunter. It's Philos.
What does that mean?
Friend. This place is bigger than I realized.
Okay. Upgrade 2 storm abilities. So shove applies forcible knockback until the end of the turn, and then we get an item for it. Danger close. Add villains. Choose enemies and missions level 3. Oh, okay. Another upgrade. Oh, I didn't even pay for the first one yet. I should probably go do that. If I can. I'm using a bunch of our coins.
This is some of my best work.
Bladestone Arc. There we go. Chain 1. Okay. And Livewire. Alright, we're just going to take both of those.
Don't forget to write.
Is there another one? Oh no, okay, sure. I haven't checked in with this guy. And there's a power boost for 65, son. Yeah. Yeah, I want this.
The science is a bit hard to follow. Best if I don't explain it.
Kind of jealous that you can't use any of these experiments for yourself. Or wait, you can. Wait. Oh my god, I'm trolling myself. Why didn't I give myself that power? I wonder if if my head was even like glowing, because sometimes you're just not able to. Alright, I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for an exotic power for the hunter, because I want Annihilation's power to be insane. I wonder if I got the highest at all my characters. Nope. Ghost Rider is 17. Nico is 25. I don't understand that. Oh, Storm already is. Oh, yeah, she has 20 now because of all the upgrades. Scarlet is 17. Weird. Yeah. I need it. Okay. Well, she has 20%. So that should be substantial now. Always stay stocked up on Evil Eye Totems. Super useful for Ultimate level 3. Same thing with Neural Enhancers.
This will do nicely.
Rune of Invigoration. Dreadmark is pretty nice too.
Always better to be prepared.
Alright. Yeah, both of her upgrades should be out here. I probably can't afford it. Yeah, I'll have to do another mission for gold.
Alright then.
Now, anyway, let's see about these other moves. Man, I really want another overload. So, Live Wire is just an heroic that applies a stun. And then Arc lets you have a chain attack to 2. Or which, only 1. Okay, so your primary target and then 1 person after. Not, unless it is only to 1 person, isn't? Okay. Interesting. We're gonna hold off on both of those for now, because her setup right now is pretty dope. We got a quick, we got an AoE one that applies vulnerable to everyone hit, a damage buff, essentially another damage buff, because all we're doing with Overload is redrawing this. We're not activating this, we're just redrawing it. And then an actual good defensive card. It's nice to have at least one, unless you're just, balls to the wall going straight damage. Crushing Blow is really good, scaling up to 1,000, and then Call the Lightning, straight up eradicating. It's ad control, essentially. So we'll keep those other 2 abilities, but we're not going to use them. Not yet, at least, anyway. Situation could change. And I will be doing more streams after her day 1 stream, of course. Alright. Back to the story.
Vampires hit the Morlocks again.
And Dahlia?
Taken.
So this is the part where we bring her back.
I thought you might take some convincing.
You had us at kill vampires.
By the goddess.
Sin's handiwork, no doubt. We should free them before they...
This city has had enough of Sin and her pets. She's long past due a reckoning.
Bad news. More on the way.
That is bad. For them.
Go after the ones holding the keys. Let's get these people out of here.
This is intolerable. Sin has gone too far.
Leave none of her new kin standing.
Line?
You were too weak for this fight.
Get some.
The end comes for us all eventually.
Your mother abandons you.
The elements bow to me. Are you prepared?
You have the feel my call.
It was your
I didn't want a chance that it was going to get rid of those overloads. I want to keep those. If I can, at least. Not that I think I'll need them, though, because there's not many people in the field right now.
The Morlocks have not endured enough scorn in this city.
Sin has proven herself willing to step on anyone to achieve her goals.
She'll get what's coming to her.
I will make sure of that.
Not a whole bunch of damage potential cards. Alright, we're going to have her clear the field for us.
You trifled with the wrong.
Oh, nice. That was not
Don't get up, even if
expecting her to do all that. Bingo.
I can handle it.
More fuel for the fire. How long has this been going on right under my nose?
We have had no shortage of distractions from my mother. This is not your fault.
Maybe not, but it sure does piss me off.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Oh, we need to activate something. I'm trolling. I was like, wait, why can't I do it? I don't have the... I thought I had the one card I was looking for. Goddess's Blessing. That's what I thought I had. But, I mean, even without it, I still think, we're basically there.
I will show you true power.
Stronger with Goddess's Blessing for sure. He would have killed everybody.
Never seen that before.
We're just gonna yeet her into that fuse box.
Return to the darkness.
I'll make Blade do something. He's just been kind of standing there.
They are free. Now, where is Sin? Dahlia!
What the hell have you done, Vamp?
What have I done? A work of true genius. Personal alchemies, artifacts acquired over centuries.
And blood? Siphoned from dozens of innocents?
Hundreds. Mutant, human, a combined broth.
All to fulfill my one purpose. The creation of a vast immortal army that can cross sacred ground, that requires no invitation.
No flaw, no failure, no death. Just perfection.
No stakes. No silver.
No weakness whatsoever.
Except for me.
Enough bravado. My plan was flawless. All I needed was the right filter.
There will be no more running. You will answer for what you've done here and now.
Why would we ever run from you? We stand proud.
She's right, of course. There will be no more running for our kind.
This will end here.
This shall be of great help.
Put this to use. Watch me. Looks like they still want a piece.
Just like old times. Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
I'm on it. Should get the blood pumping.
Tried harder.
Strike.
I'll remember your face.
Accept your defeat.
I am eternal.
I always knew you were a parasite. But picking on kids, you're garbage.
You always have such a way with words, Blade. And you're so angry.
That almost sounded like garbage trying to talk.
Enough of your disrespect!
Face your end.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
I call to the elements.
That's one hell of a move.
Look to the skies.
Far worse.
That's a neat trick.
I thought you were supposed to be powerful.
I'm still in my prime. Don't blink.
Long way.
Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
When this is over, your blood will serve as the first of many exquisite meals to come. A banquet of the Daywalker, a mutant goddess, and...
Unpalatable.
I very much doubt that.
They brought this upon themselves.
No!
Master!
In the end, you are all alone.
Then so shall it be with you!
It seems vampires are vulnerable to lightning.
That was half my power. Don't move. You're all right now.
You came back for me.
Of course we did.
What now?
We'll take you home. Wherever you want that to be.
You can sleep in my room tonight, Dahlia.
What? No, I don't want to kick you out of your own space.
Don't worry about it. I can sleep in limbo.
Oh, I'm guessing there's no point in arguing with you.
You're smart. Try to get some rest. You need it.
In a bit. There's something I need to do first.
Could you stop by later, Hunter? We should talk.
How do you feel?
Aside from the obvious, I'm alright. Although I've noticed my abilities don't feel the same. I don't know how to describe it, but it's,
Darker.
Yeah. How did you...
I have darkness within me too. I understand what it is like.
I don't want it to linger, to control me. How do you deal with it?
Do not be scared by the darkness. It is not evil. It serves to balance out the light in you.
It's kind of hard not to think of darkness as big and scary and bad.
Because that is what we are taught. You will learn to harness and control the darkness, just as you do the light.
Okay. Well, when you put it that way, it sounds less intimidating.
You are not corrupt, and this new feeling will serve to guide you.
Thanks. That makes me feel better. You know, I'm actually surprised that you all came to rescue me. Don't get me wrong, I'm totally glad that you did. It was just unexpected.
What is next for you, Dahlia?
Honestly, I don't know. But for the first time in my life, I get to choose. Everything is up in the air, but, you know, I'm taking it day by day. I'm still cool to talk if you have more questions.
Has your opinion of Storm changed?
I was really unkind to her in the sewer. I spoke out of anger, and I regret it.
The words you spoke held no truth?
Yes. And no. It's complicated. But Storm showed up when it mattered. She cares about me and the Morlocks, and she showed it.
You should tell her this.
I plan on it.
How do you feel about leaving the orphanage?
Conflicted. On one hand, I hated it. Every day was a reminder that I didn't belong. But I was surrounded by kids who felt the same way, and we became a family.
You miss your friends.
I do. Leaving them behind sucked. But once I learned about the Morlocks, I knew I needed to help.
Then you found another new family.
I'm forever grateful they took me in.
What are your thoughts on the Morlocks?
They're my family. They took me in, and we cared for each other. We're all mutants just trying to get by.
They were not wary of you?
They were at first. They thought I was one of the X-Men. But once they saw I wanted to help, we built up trust.
Is being an X-Men bad?
Morlocks are used to being outcasts because of the way they look. There's a misunderstanding between the two groups, you know.
Have you reconsidered Storm's offer?
I was worried about this question. I have no idea.
That is okay. You do not need to know right now.
There's still so much about the X-Men I don't know about, and I can't just leave the Morlocks behind.
I'm sure you will figure something out.
Me too.
See you later, Dahlia.
I hope so.
Whew. I'm glad everything worked out with Dahlia in the end. Kinda. You know what I mean.
Hunter, a word.
Caretaker could... Peace.
Dahlia left this morning for Xavier's school.
You do not sound surprised.
She's got the safety of her Morlocks to consider. With so many X-Men out for the Shi'ar Brood War, there's space.
The Morlocks were invited as well?
Yes. Magic ferried everyone to the school. They'll be secure until the vampire threat is eradicated.
I am sure Dahlia is happy they were able to join her.
It was her idea. She proposed the X-Men and the Morlocks share space at Xavier's school to better understand one another.
What a great idea.
She wants to end the confusion and stigma each group has toward the other. It is a noble pursuit, and I am so proud of her.
So, what are your plans, now that she is safe?
You went out of your way to help me. It is only right that I return the favor. I will remain at the Abbey until your fight with Lilith is over. Lead the way.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
No pain, no gain. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
A wise choice.
Later. I still say we should have built a firing range first. Ready to work?
This will do. A useful addition.
Do your thing.
Any new leads? Beginning decryption sequence. Here's the latest. Pick your target, Hunter. Tony and Dr. Strange may think they're the epicenter of our operations, but we all know this is where the real magic happens.
Something to keep us occupied? Simple yet effective.
All right. Not my best work, but it'll do.
This should prove useful.
I'm here if you need me.
Let's do this.
Interesting choice. This will do.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player, so I guess I'm letting... Time's wasting, Hunter.
I'm curious to test this out.
Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different.
A wise choice.
All right, then.
Enough is enough! We must destroy Dracula. Cut off the head, and the new breed vampires will fall.
We don't even know where to find him.
Well, we don't not know where to find him.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
Honestly, I have no idea. I stopped reading scripts in 2016. I keep ad-libbing, no matter how many people tell me to shut
Unless
up.
you know where to find Dracula, shut up.
Exactly, like that. But no, I myself have no clue where Big D and his army of Foo-Fangers might be.
But one of your clients might.
Depends. You hiring?
You? How?
Doc Morbius said hemolisks give off a faint gamma signature, so I cross-referenced central satellite data to find concentrations of the stuff. Then, figured Sin never flies commercial. She thinks she's too good for it, right? So I checked SHIELD data on private flights with suspected Hydra connections around the time she first showed up in New York, then traced back to the point of origin. Oh, and that sunlight serum is basically magic in a bottle. I had a hunch the mirror table could pick up vats of the stuff. If they shipped it anywhere, why not home base? When you put those locations together and see where they all overlap... voila. Dracula. And Sin, I'm guessing. You know I'm a journalist, right?
By the goddess. What are we waiting for?
Storm, what's the forecast?
Clear skies ahead.
Venom, eat anything behind us.
Why stop there?
Deadpool, Morbius, anything comes across that bridge.
Less talky, more shooty, right, Doc?
Time to make a few house calls.
Wow, that's a serious castle. Funny how no one knew it was here all this time.
Most people point out Transylvania on a map.
Maybe that's because it's pronounced Pennsylvania?
Point well taken, Blade.
Insert catchphrase here!
That's one hell of a move.
Don't worry, they're just sleeping.
Watch me. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
No more wasted efforts. I will waste no more time.
Tired of stitching up this suit!
Somehow, I always knew I'd end up here.
And I could never picture myself in Dracula's domain.
Little old me storming Daywalker and the living vampire? What a crossover!
I'm glad someone is having a good time.
You will suffer.
I'm still expecting the worst here. Now remember who started this.
That will not be enough.
Are we excited?
Maybe you should teach them.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
the ante.
Did we just become best friends?
I never liked being the center of attention.
Ought to make things interesting. Here it comes. It's on.
That won't do it all.
To think, we share some of the same traits, the same blood as these mindless retainers.
Speak for yourself. I don't see.
Aside from the teeth, the eyes, that unique.
That's not what I was saying at all, fool.
Playtime's over.
You would dare!
Haven't lost interest yet. Watch close.
Pathetic.
No time to catch my breath.
You've left me no choice. Is this what you had hoped for?
Die!
Was that your full power?
And then some.
Venom and Storm with me. Morbius, Deadpool, can you buy us some time?
Time for what?
Let me guess. Tombside chat with Vladdy the Vamp Daddy?
More of a pointed discussion.
Once again, my disciple underestimates your power. As you underestimate mine.
You must see it by now, Dracula. Your game is coming to an end.
This time, you will be our toy.
Good. You're feeling I don't want any excuses when you lay vanquished at my feet.
Keep talking. I'm gonna enjoy this. Come get it. Should get the blood pumping. Push me too far.
Blade might be thirstier than we are.
My will is done.
It's a mistake.
Is that really the best you can do?
No more games.
Are you prepared?
I think you got him.
I will deliver you from the black.
Quick bite!
Tried harder. Just a taste of fire. Your
How many times you gonna try that?
How many times must you fail before you accept the truth? Our hunger is our strength.
Do not suffer your bloodlust again!
I will give you a reason.
It's the least I can do.
We are unleashed!
seen that before. This is the end. Keep an eye on it. This is barely a challenge. Faced far worse. You shouldn't have tried us. Time to be not good enough. Give the mother my regards in hell. You should know that comes. Lucky shot. Your blood will renew me. It's not. Too bad your reinforcements haven't hatched. No more backup.
Their time will come, soon after yours has drawn to a close.
I will see any that survive buried alongside their master.
Oh, such ruthlessness. It's truly a shame we couldn't be friends. You're supposed to be powerful.
Who's next? I'm still in my prime.
Who I am?
I appreciate the aid, my friend.
Now we get down to it. The final curtain call.
We both know this is your last night.
But it has been truly an honor facing you, Daywalker.
Nah, we're not doing that. Good riddance, bloodsucker.
You won't leave here alive. I am eternal.
Time's up for these chumps.
This is what you came for.
I'll remember your face.
I think you got him. About time.
I'll remember your face.
There's only so much I can tolerate.
These fanatics are always the same.
Brace yourself.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Screw this, I'm not missing the boss fight.
one. Without my grand endeavor, nothing will protect you from what is coming.
We'll manage. Oh, did you want to get a lick in?
Oh no, you had it handled. My concern, as always, is the bigger picture. The new breed vampires are no more.
No more bad food?
Maybe. You like pancakes?
It is past time we go.
Never been so happy to see a shiny blue hole. Ooh, except for the time I met Ronan the Accuser. It's beautiful.
Do you think he's really gone?
I'm cautiously optimistic.
An unworthy master. I shall not make the same mistake twice.
Hunter, I hate to say you'll want to see this, but you'll want to see this. Come to the grotto, okay?
You look well.
Need to unburden, Hunter? Hi. I don't think Caretaker wants me in the library.
Are you certain?
Oh yeah. She did that thing where she squinted at me, then cleared her throat about 5 times.
Ah, I am very familiar with that.
The library used to be my second home in the Abbey. I think it'll be good for me to be in there. But I don't want to push Sarah any further.
Sarah cannot forbid you from doing your job.
Testing her boundaries isn't something I want to do. I'm sure you understand.
The Scarlet Witch needs access to books. Nobody sees it otherwise.
I suppose. I'll swing by tomorrow. See if it's any better. That's so considerate. Thank you.
Now that we've defeated Dracula, do you think I could become king of the vampires?
Is that something you aspire to?
Honestly, no. But Dracula's disappearance could create a power vacuum. Maybe it's better to take command of the situation now, rather than wait to see what fills the space.
We could use an army of vampires on our side.
Yes, but getting even 2 vampires to work together is like herding cats. Honestly, I'm not sure how Dracula managed.
Dracula herds cats?
Maybe. I wonder if that was his secret.
What would you do if you were in charge?
I don't know. Put everyone on a diet?
You might struggle to convince the larger vampire families to stop feeding on innocent people.
Yes. And I'm sure Blade would blame me for that, too. Come to think of it, I don't want to deal with the headaches of jurisdiction. But a vampire can dream, can't he?
Ta-da! Our very own We-86 the Prince of Darkness party. There are also tacos.
Dracula is dead? You are certain?
Certain as we can be. After Eddie located his castle, Blade led a strike team of Venom, Storm, Deadpool, and Morbius. Now there's no more Dracula. New breed vampires seem to be clearing up as well. So, any inspiring words to sum up this once-only, fingers crossed, takedown of the vampire overlord of all time?
For centuries, the Prince of Darkness has owned the shadows, but no more.
Hear, hear.
Tonight, we drove a stake through Dracula and drove them both into the ground.
A bit out there, but I'm with you. Time to finish strong.
Now the world throws off Dracula's cloak of darkness and looks forward to brighter days ahead.
Goosebumps all over.
Really? I thought it was over the top.
I won't keep you from the party, but make sure you speak with Blade before you leave.
Oh? About what?
The greatest vampire hunter we know defeated the granddaddy of all vampires, vampires with a Y, and countless other fanged creatures of the night. I don't know, Hunter. What do you think you'd want to discuss?
Carol, one last thing.
Yeah?
Did the team discover how Dracula made vampires?
You'll want to sit down for this one. It turns out that you're asking me about work when we're supposed to be celebrating. Go.
Enjoying the party?
Oh yeah, this is, great. I don't get invited to a lot of parties, and when I do, I'm usually late to them.
You seem distracted.
Yeah. After defeating Dracula's menagerie of unholy fanged terrors, all we get to do is turn our attention back to Lilith's menagerie of unholy spined terrors.
Peter, we are celebrating. Take the time to enjoy that we won.
You're right, Hunter. I'm just so used to jumping from one catastrophe to the next that my brain naturally assumes the crash position.
What do you normally do to unwind?
Stop bank robberies and purse snatchings? Come to think of it, I don't really unwind. Maybe I'm perpetually wound.
We sacrifice ourselves to preserve what is best in this world. It is all right to enjoy our accomplishments from time to time.
My spider sense can make it hard to relax, but I like the way you think. Okay, enough shop talk. I'll put on the proverbial party hat. Who wants to see me make balloon animals out of webbing? Huh?
It's nice seeing everyone unwind. I'm glad we're doing this.
I agree. We deserve this.
Especially after defeating Dracula in Sin.
I heard you unleashed all of your power onto her.
It was an exaggeration.
If I were you, I would have made sure Sin never saw the light of day again.
A decision I respect, but one I disagree with. Not every action needs to end in death, Hunter.
But she has caused people we care about so much pain.
The same can be said for the two of us. We don't stoop down to the same level as our enemies. Ever.
Well, with the vampire situation taken care of, I hope that gives you some closure.
It does. I'm glad to see Dahlia here as well. That helps.
Have you spoken with her yet?
A little. I want her to mingle with the rest of the Midnight Suns first.
It is nice to see her among friends.
I agree. I'm glad we got to give her that chance.
You do not seem very enthusiastic, Doctor. Something on your mind?
I was actually just thinking of Dracula. I had every confidence he would be defeated.
But?
Our enemy is vanquished, but it feels odd somehow to know a legendary figure, villain or not, has left this world forever.
I understand how you feel.
As a legendary figure yourself, I had no doubt.
Many things have left this world in my time. Many I was not here to see go.
And now we're reminiscing about our enemy at the party celebrating his defeat.
It is not the type of thing most ever have to consider.
True. We should waste no more time on it.
It is a party.
Yes, and the tacos are unexpectedly delightful.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Welcome, Hunter.
What is on your mind, Sarah?
Too many things.
As always.
To me, Dracula was eternal, a threat that would always lurk in the shadows.
Think of what other eternal threats the Midnight Suns could put to rest.
Let's enjoy this victory before we look to the next.
So, what else is on your mind?
Blade. When he first came to the Abbey, he was lost, consumed by the emotions flowing from his vampire half. Slowly but surely, he clawed his way out of the darkness. That's when he became the person you know today.
A vampire hunter who defeated Dracula. It is a wonder to behold.
True, but his ultimate adversary is no more. I fear how that will affect him.
Blade has surpassed every hurdle before him. I think this achievement will be foundational.
Perhaps. But without direction, without his true north, where will he go? He's come so far. I couldn't stand to see him lose the life he's fought so hard to build. Will you help me ensure that he doesn't?
Do not worry. I will keep my eye on Blade.
I'm counting on you, kiddo. Enough doom and gloom. You get enough of that from me already. Go enjoy the party. Spend time with your friends.
You should be more careful.
Should we begin the exorcism?
What are you on about?
The real Ileana would never enjoy herself at a party.
I can enjoy parties, if they are small and have nothing to do with me.
So, are you enjoying the party?
Meh. I'm here for tacos. And to say, you did good, Hunter.
Dracula's final moments did not include me.
Are you certain? Look at Blade. He led the team that stopped Dracula, something he has long desired. But how? He could not stand Deadpool, thought Morbius was on the verge of losing himself to bloodlust. And can you picture Blade rescuing Eddie Brock just because Peter Parker asked?
And what about Storm?
He respects her. He would not have wanted to add "stop a vampire blood apocalypse" to her many burdens. But you changed this. You bring us all together. Show the prickliest cacti among us we can do more than just work alone. You think you were not present to stop Dracula's threat? But you were, in spirit. Blade led the team the way you lead us. So yes, Hunter, you did good. Now go get a taco.
I was told you're a real party animal, Logan.
Depends on your definition of a party.
Does this not qualify?
Looks like plenty of food. Could go for something other than root beer, though.
At least you are among good friends.
You got me there. It's a solid group. Even that nutjob Merc can hold his own.
Deadpool is slowly growing on everyone.
Yeah, like mold. Told Dahlia what happened. You can already hear it in her voice. That weight on her shoulders is gone.
I know what it is like to be constantly on guard.
Mutant or not, it comes with the territory.
Yes, but how many people are pursued by supernatural fiends?
Just enough to keep us running around every night.
For a notoriously surly warrior, I find you are surprisingly pragmatic.
Yeah, I get that way after a few root beers.
Then let us share another round.
You're on, bub.
Oh man, have you tried these tacos? What's in them?
You could ask Deadpool, but I do not think you will get a straight answer.
You know, I don't care. Anything beats eating vampires at this point. Although I've ingested so many vampire guts, I'm worried I might turn into a vampire.
That is not how it works. You must also be bitten by a vampire.
Hunter, we've been fighting vamps for ages. I've been chewed on more than a well-used dog bone.
Do not worry. If you turn, I will put you down myself.
Thanks, I think.
I am sure Blade has a wooden stake on hand. We could stab you through the heart and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm good.
Eddie, I am not actually worried about you turning into a vampire. Do you know why? Vampires do not crave tacos.
Really?
Yes. Do you see Blade or Morbius eating tacos?
No, but I just thought they were on some kind of special diet.
In a way, they are.
Oh! Well, in that case, I'm going back for thirds.
Are you having a good time?
Hey. Yeah, it's good seeing everyone again.
What has your day-to-day looked like since being away?
It's been busy, that's for sure. Being away from Xavier's school makes me a little antsy, but I could use the break. I've got to remember how to socialize like a normal person.
Have you been stressed?
Kinda, but it's a good stress. Introducing the Morlocks to the mutants has been hard, but really rewarding.
They could not have asked for a better mediator.
Storm was right about you being a big flatterer, huh?
I hope you have been well. I know you were apprehensive about the changes to your body.
I'm doing as well as expected for someone who was tortured by vampires. Speaking of... Thanks for taking care of Dracula and Sin. Wish I could have been there to see them get what they deserved.
Of course. We could not let them get away after what they did to you.
Like it or not, they left an impression. I'm dealing, but... It's getting a little better each day.
That is a relief. I hope being here and enjoying the party helps.
Yeah, time to make awkward small talk.
Take care, Dahlia.
You too, Hunter. I hope we meet again.
I am certain we will.
Looking forward to it.
Last time we had a party, things went south. But don't worry. I've counted at least 6 ways I can spice things up.
I am eager to know your plans.
It's all pretty tame. I was gonna ask Eddie to bring out the old symbiote and have him try my new spicy hot sauce.
You were being literal about this spice.
Yeah. Come on, I'm not always a menace. It's called character growth. Look, I'm just here to party, not get slapped with a content warning.
We are here to celebrate our victory. It is an appropriate time to be loose.
Our victory? I know you weren't there when we smoked Dracula, but I did, like, all of the heavy lifting.
Uh-huh.
No one else came home with a broken leg.
Neither did you.
Shh! I'm trying to make a point.
Team effort or not, I am still proud of you.
If only I could get my parents to say the same thing.
Any plans to smash something and spray everyone around you?
Not counting surprise cannonballs into the grotto? Niet. Tacos come pre-smooshed.
How did you get a truck into the Abbey?
It was easier than I thought. I just showed Magic the menu and she opened a portal. No questions asked. I'm kind of annoyed. I'd prepared a whole dance routine and everything. Oh, in the finale, I was going to strap sparklers to my...
Very interesting. So, the truck, is it here to stay?
That depends on whether you-know-who decides to spend that sweet, sweet in-game currency.
I do not know who.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you.
Sploosh!
What is on your mind, Sam?
Before you arrived, Morbius said the tacos have an invigorating mouthfeel. Deadpool and I both laughed. For very different reasons, I assure you.
Yes, hello. Great party. So what's up?
I am certain we will.
Looking forward to it.
You finally got to take down Dracula.
And it felt good.
Now we can celebrate our accomplishments.
I know we're supposed to be relaxing, but I still can't shake the feeling he's gonna rise up from that coffin.
We were chasing him for some time. Give yourself space to process the win.
Morbius had his doubts, though. Maybe it's been eating at me more than I thought.
He wanted Dracula gone just as much as you did. It is natural to be a little paranoid until time has passed.
Guess that's a good way of putting it.
I wish I could have seen Dracula's face after being bested by you.
It's gonna feed my ego for weeks. Nothing can bring me down now.
Remember, you did not do all of this on your own.
This weird-ass crew we put together did some good. Not in any rush to work with some of them again, though.
You can just say Deadpool. He will not be offended.
You read my mind.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
was an interesting little wrap up that we got there for the final mission of the Vampire campaign. It's definitely a very nice, like, cohesive story from start to finish. Yeah, it'd be nice to actually like binge play it in a new game plus of just going through it with every character. But final boss fight was definitely harder, mainly because Frenzy is annoying as hell to deal with whenever the person is life stealing and frenzying literally every time you breathe. So that was annoying.
Not much.
But yeah, love the DLC. I think Storm's amazing. Honestly, I want more from this game. I'd be willing to take another season pass or two. Because I really just love what they did with this game overall, even the base game. So excited for Midnight Suns 2 or whatever else is next for this game, or for Axis games in this series in general. I'm down. So I definitely look forward to putting out more streams for this. Maybe even in those streams highlighting what I do for builds, because I know I didn't do as much of that as I like said I was going to highlight through like other content, because I was working on so many other things. But I definitely have some ideas down for a bunch of other people already. But I definitely just look forward to just chill streaming this game because I just enjoy playing it, and I definitely want to play it on the harder difficulty with a lot of the other characters outside of my main four. Now that I got everybody unlocked, I want to get Storm and Morbius' suits and their ultimates, upgrade everybody's ultimate card, and then probably play the final mission of the game on Ultimate Level 3 with my top dogs, which is Scarlet Witch, Magic, Nico, and Ghost Rider. So, hope you guys enjoyed this this broadcast of Storm. She was very awesome to play with. I really love this kit. She's basically a one-shot heroic build person. There's probably an attack build you can do as well, but I definitely think her bread and butter is the heroics. You should definitely pick up Crushing Blow, Call the Lightning, and get 2 overloads and get a Goddess Blessing, and you're just going to pretty much wipe the field. And that includes bosses too, because this is her with only 1 champion level or prestige level. I can only imagine what it's going to be like for people that get her like to 50 plus. She's going to be an absolute monster. So, yep, I will be doing more broadcasts and stuff of Storm in the days to come. But until then, I've been X-Spartan 1000. I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast, and I will catch you in the next stream.